Oh, no, I didn't see the game last night. Yeah,
Could have sworn I heard something. Oh, whatever.
I didn't go to see the game. I actually went to a Mexican restaurant. It was really good. I had to get some taquitos. Oh.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Cherry Blossom Festival.
We'd like to thank you for coming here today, even though we're forced here.
And we're trapped inside the screen. Mrs. Allen locked us in here
I don't know.
so we could give you this project. Whatever.
Don't go to it.
Don't go into it, but send help. Anyway, so we hope you enjoyed this. We're going to show you some myths, and then we're going to go on to our other stuff, some food, some games. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, you have a blast here at the Cherry Blossom Festival.
The first myth we will bring you is the creation myth.
Now, frankly, the creation myth of Japan isn't quite like any other myth you've heard before.
It starts with a magic card.
Or in the actual story, just a fish.
It's flopping around on the sea floor.
Just flopping around, having a good old time like a fish does.
Then there's a mountain.
That's all it is. Really. You think there's more than that?
There isn't.
That's really it. There's a fish. He flops around, flop, flop, flop. And then he flops around so much that mountains appear.
Mountains.
That's it. You want something more than that?
Oh, they wanted like the Norse creation myth.
Or Greek, or any of those fancy things. Well, guess what? We're not Greek. Okay, get over it. We're not Norse. Well, I'm actually Swedish. I'm Japanese, excuse me. But, I mean, come on, guys, really? I'm out.
Hey, where are you guys going? Come back!
Fine. We're going to show you some myths, but I don't want you complaining. One bit!
Next myth. Our next myth is the mother love myth. This myth is about a shopkeeper. A shopkeeper who has a customer come in every day who orders the same thing, a syrup made for children.
It is usually used when you cannot get milk for your child.
Every single day this lady comes in and buys the same milk, this very sick-looking lady.
However, one day, the man decides to follow her to where she is going.
But finds that she went into a cemetery. So
They
he's a
chicken out.
Yeah, and he leaves, he ditches.
But then one day, when she comes to buy the syrup, she instead beckons for him to follow. He strangely agrees, even though he is scared for his entire life and will probably crap himself on the way there.
And as we said before, he is a chicken. So he has one of his friends come and follow them in case something happens.
And they both run off while he sneaks behind. They follow her to a cemetery, but when they reach a grave, she vanishes. They dig up said grave and find there was a child inside said grave.
Amazing. And now a word from our movie sponsor.
Whoa.
What? It looks like a really good movie.
They can't sponsor us, dude. Copyright.
Okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Here is the trailer of a movie that's sponsoring us. Here you go. This next myth is the Yuki Oni, or Snow Lady myth.
Starts off with two men in a terrible blizzard storm. They take refugee inside of a hut on the mountain. They both decide to go to sleep and rest.
Because it's getting very late.
That guy sleeps weird. When he wakes up in the middle of the night, he finds that there's a mysterious ghost breathing on his pal. Just breathing on him.
He is terrified.
And then she comes up to him.
Tell no one.
But when she wakes up the next morning, he goes to check on his pal. And then makes a shocking discovery that he is dead. However, some time passes after that, and he meets a nice lady.
They get married and they have a kid, and one day they're talking, just
You
having
know.
a nice conversation.
You know, just happy as they should be. They've
Having a
been
nice
growing
life.
along together, and he is really, really happy.
As he should be.
One day, he decides to tell her about the experience on that mountain.
And she reveals to him the truth.
She was the ghost from the mountain. Screams at him. She would have killed him right then and there, but her kids. She left him only for the fact that he had kids with her and then vanished. This next myth is called the Masked Lady.
And this one is one of my favorites, although it's extremely creepy.
It starts off with a person walking down the alleyway, most likely a male.
When he happens upon a young woman, this does not look like a woman, but just go with it. She will ask him if he thinks she is pretty. He will answer yes, because she is.
But then she will show a shrewd face.
And ask him if she's still pretty.
At this point, you have two options. Option one, if you say yes, she's gonna push you on the ground and then carve your face. So that way, you look just like her.
And option number 2 is if you answer no. If you freak out and say no, she's not pretty, well, that's not going to be good. She'll push you on the ground and stab you repeatedly until you stop breathing.